Now, the prosecution has had many witnesses on the stand who are experts. We've had a ballistics expert and things like that. Is it possible that the defense will bring similar experts who dispute the evidence given by police officers?
They could, but I think one must decide as a defense lawyer what is important. I mean, it's no use bringing a forensic evidence when your own version is that, Oscar picked up Reva upstairs and carried her downstairs and there were blood splatters, because that's what one would have expected. So why call a witness about that? But if the state is saying, there were blood splatters on another place, or, for example, the angle of the shooting, the angle of the bullets going through the door indicated intention. In other words, the placing of the shots, the area in which they were placed, that indicated intention. In other words, it was kind of planned, intentional. It wasn't haphazard shooting where one would expect somebody who's panicking, thinks there's an intruder whose life is in danger. One wouldn't think that they would act in a meticulous, organized, methodical way. So, if that's what the state is trying to say, the defense might bring evidence to counter that. But you don't just, for the sake of bringing forensic evidence, or any evidence for that matter, call witnesses, because there's no sense in that. There's got to be your defense. They might, for example, bring a witness to say, well, how does one react in a situation in South Africa when there's an intruder in your house? That 4 shots fired through a door is reasonable, that people do panic, and that there is an expectation in South Africa that people who are in their homes get killed by intruders. In other words, it's a realistic expectation. That could have been going through Oscar's mind. So they could bring a witness in that regard to try and counter what the state is saying, that this was an intentional act. But not just evidence, just, call whoever just to contradict what a state witness says, if that aspect might not be in dispute at all.